always going to be rich.
Right.
Because the rich is always going to help the rich out, and the rich is going to be able to do everything that they need to do because of the money. So, but their greatest gift, not gift, but their greatest trick was to make us fight against each other all the time.
Right.
The poor whites, poor blacks, poor Hispanics, poor Mexicans, poor whoever, to fight against each other for the scraps that they're throwing at us.
Yeah.
So when are we going to get tired of picking up the scraps and start coming to the table and making our own food and making our own scraps and then regenerating them in our communities?
See, I think part of that, I think you keep touching on it. It just comes down to support. Do we truly support each other?
Right.
And can we bear to see the next man make a move?
Right.
When it comes down to it. As much as I talk to you about building your business, Horse and Carriage, Productions, which is one of the who produces this show.
Yes.
As we talk to you about it, how many people do you think really are happy for you or genuinely happy for you or not?
Yeah, I mean, that comes with everything that you do in life.
Right.
But, me, I'm going to congratulate the haters anyway.
Yeah, right.
But I don't like to use the terminology as hater.
No, I understand.
Because all that is a fuel for me.
Right.
To continue to do what I'm doing. And, I got you on the air right now, I'm going to let everybody know, man, I love you, man, and I thank you for all that you have helped me with and everything that we do together, because you encourage me, and I believe I encourage you also.
Same here, bro.
That's exactly what we want to do. We want to keep encouraging each other.
Right.
So I'm going to give you a quick example of encouragement. Even though we say that, we were born in this country and we're entitled to a lot of things we're not entitled to just because we're born here.
Yeah.
Some things we do have to earn, we have to work for. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Granted. Other people come, or other ethnicities come from their homeland, come here. And the difference between them and us is this. When Asians come, Asians will live in a house, 30 or 40 people in the house.
Right.
And they get a loan, they build up a property, and what they do is they take a pot, and they all work, and they throw money in this pot. So they have a line of who's next to get a store, a laundromat, or whatever. And then they give that loan to that next person. That person in turn goes out, opens up a business, and starts throwing money back in the pot. And then the process, so on, repeats and repeats and repeats.
Right.
Hispanic people are the same way. Mexicans are the same way. People that come to this country looking for the dream that we believe that it is owed to us. In some degree, it is owed to us. But we have to stop saying that something's owed to us and let's just go ahead and get it, because it's there for us to get.
Yeah.
It is there. If you believe something is owed to you, believe something is yours, then you should have access to it.
Right.
Or you should have the ability to go get to it and access it.
Right. So let me say something to you, just to piggyback off what you're saying. I used to have a coworker, who was from I want to say the Philippines.
Okay.
I want to say Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
But so his two brothers, his sister, his mom, his dad, and his grandparents were here in America.
Right.
He was first generation born here.
Right.
But interesting enough, just to piggyback off of what you just said, that with all of them living in the house, and then his nieces and nephews being in the house also, they had created such a community within that house.
Right.
That the sister, she had a nail salon, a food store, and she had some type of stand down on the beach somewhere.
Right.
So she had 3 unto herself. The brother, he had a car dealership, and he had something else major. So out of those 2, you're talking about 5 businesses already.
You feel me?
He worked because he was the one carrying the health insurance.
Right.
So he took the everyday job type thing, but had the insurance for everyone else. He covered everybody else. And so and that doesn't mean that he wasn't making any money himself, but he was kind of for the position that we were at this particular company, we weren't making a whole lot of money like that.
Right.
But guess what?
Right.
He sure enough was riding around in an Audi.
You
get what I mean? So he wasn't driving around in an Audi on our salary.
Right.
Definitely
wasn't.
You get what I mean? He was able to go to the Philippines for a whole month at a time without having to worry about getting paid or anything else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he had gotten married and everything. Like he used to take, he was take all his vacation days, and all the family would go over to the Philippines for a month or so.
Wow.
But I noticed in just me talking with him, because we worked the late shifts a lot of time together.
Right.
Just how he and his family members used to just come together.
Mm-hmm.
They would go down and try to help each other out. Hey, I'm gonna help you out this weekend and help build up business real quick, things like that. And so that's what I mean by I'm gonna piggyback a little bit, just because of just the support that I had seen from that community.
Now, by you saying this, do they seem any different than us?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Because they argue all the time.
They argue all the time. They fight. They go through the things.
Right.
And a lot of people say, "Oh, they're Asian. That's the way Asians are." No,
that's
the way
people.
People are
people.
No, it has nothing to do because they're Asians.
Right.
They may do things just a little bit different than we do.
Right.
But we've done this.
Right.
We've done this in our history. We've done this with our black communities.
Right.
We have proven fact that this has been done. If you guys remember, Black Wall Street, I believe it was 1922. I believe it was.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Around that time, I'm not sure, before it was bombed on in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But we've done this. We've done this down in Florida. We've done this down in Texas. We've done this. So it's not like this is not unattainable for us. We can do this again. We just have to lace up our boots.
Right.
Right. Start educating our youth, and start pulling our resources together. Each one teach one. This is the only way we're going to overcome the way we need to overcome.
Right.
And like I say, people talk about reparations and do we deserve reparations? Sure, we deserve reparations. You're damn right we deserve reparations. Of course we deserve that.
I mean, every culture has received theirs
but us. But do we need to always have to keep reaching for it? So let's not always just sit back and wait.
Right.
And that's our problem.
Right.
We sit back and wait.
Yeah, everything is not going to be given
we
to
sit
you.
back and wait. So we have to encourage each other. We have to. When somebody's doing good, let them know that they're doing good.
Right.
When somebody needs help, even if it's a couple $, if it's to help them to do something positive, help them out.
Right.
Not just your family members, those that are close to you. Sometimes doing the things that we do, being on social media the way we are, and being involved in the things that we do, you do see people that are generally doing a positive thing, and you want to help that. You want to help support that.
You do.
That's you can support in many ways.
Right.
It ain't always have to be financially, but you definitely can be supportive. You definitely can tell somebody, "Yo, you're doing a great job.
Right.
Yo, keep this up." Because
Right.
a lot of times people don't hear that.
No.
So when they don't hear that, they feel as though that they're not doing correctly. They're second guessing themselves, and then they want to quit.
Yeah.
But like I say, at the Neighbors Podcast, this is what we're trying to do.
Right.
As Reese has told you guys in previous shows, that we're trying to make a movement.
Yes.
We're trying to build something here.
Yes.
We're trying to build that camaraderie with each other. So we don't want it to just end with us.
Right.
But we do definitely want it to start with us and to continue to grow.
Right.
So this is where I think of you guys as my community. I don't think of nobody as a fan. I don't think of nobody as a follower. I think of you as my neighbor.
Right.
Naybor. My neighbor. And that's what I think of you guys, all of you that are listening. So we got to go out there and help each other out. And it starts at home first.
Right.
And eventually it works its way out.
So I just want to add this one thing. There's mindset. As we're talking about what our dollar is, the value, and how to build up this community and so forth and so on, what is your definition of "Mama, I made it"?
Wow.
Mama, I made it.
Me coming from, I'm a 60s baby, so I was born in the 60s. So I have a lot of different definitions of Mama, I made it. Right now, I haven't made it.
Okay.
So for me to be where my definition of what Mama, I made it is, for me to be able to live comfortable and not to worry about my bills, and to make sure that my community is correct. And if I need to, for me to be able to, if I want to buy something, I can buy it.
Yeah.
If I want to be able to help somebody out, I want to be able to give them the money to help them out.
Yeah.
Or the knowledge or the know-how to do it. So to me, that's what Mama I Made It is today.
Gotcha.
Years ago, it was a lot different,
Right?
because I was into the cars, I was into the a little bit of fast money.
Yeah.
I was into the clothes, but as I progressed and got older, and my intellect and my intelligence has got stronger, my definitions for things are a lot different now.
Got you.
So it's more for community and family based things now than it is anything.
Yeah, and I echo pretty much the same thing, except for
Yeah.
I'm not the 60s, I'm the 70s.
Yeah,
You know.
you a baby,
But I'm in the same boat. I
Right.
don't feel like I've made it yet, and I'm not sure if I'm going to make it versus my kids. I'm really trying to prepare my kids
Exactly.
to make it. But again, what is that definition? Does it really mean there's a white picket fence, single house white picket fence where that, hey, your bills are going to might be 2, 3, 4 times the amount that it really should be in some cases, because even gated communities have problems.
Of course.
So what is that true definition of Mama I Made It?
You know what Biggie say? More money, more problems.
Right.
So listen, anybody out there that's listening to our show today, please take the time and go to the Neighbors Podcast on Twitter, IG, Facebook, and leave us a comment about what do you think Mama I Made It means to you.
Right. Yeah, so we love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Always.
And make sure that you tune in. Continue to tune in on Spreaker, iTunes, Google Podcasts, wherever you listen to us. We truly, truly appreciate it. But also, as Arnold says, like, share, subscribe, and repeat.
Yes.
Like, share, subscribe, and repeat. And guess what, y'all? We love y'all.
Love y'all.
To the next show, y'all.
Thank you, y'all.
Peace.
Change. You conquered the pressure and you did not fall, but you are a diamond.